Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to Mental Groove. Today we're checking out another powerful Kevin Samuels moment. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm gonna hold off on my commentary until the end, so let's get into it.
Hey!
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm okay. How old are you?
23. How old are you?
20, excuse me?
How old are you?
53.
Okay, cool.
Uh-huh. Single or you married?
Not married.
So you're single. Any children? So how important is sex in a relationship to you for a long-term relationship, marriage?
Married. Uh, I, it's up there, but it's not that important. I mean,
On a scale of 1 to 10, how high does it rank? And you cannot use 7.
6.
So 6. A D average.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you had sex and you had an orgasm 1 out of every 10 times, 1 out of very infrequently, you'd be happy with, you'd be okay with that.
It's not that important to me. Like,
Okay, I'm just asking. Um, do you want to be married one day?
yeah, sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
Why you say sure?
Because, I mean, what, like being with someone for a long time and, you know, being with someone for a long time and then being put on paperwork that, being
You
on a
put paper. Okay, hold on, man. You broke up a little bit. Being with somebody for a long time and being put on paperwork. What does that
Mhm.
mean?
In a legal contract. Like what makes like the marriage so official and what makes the relationship just a boyfriend girlfriend?
What does your father say?
What you say?
What does your dad say?
I haven't asked. I haven't asked this question.
Were your mother and father married?
No, not to each other. Married.
How many children does your mother have?
4.
How many different fathers?
Enough.
I
2.
mean, I'm not playing. So,
Okay, but why does that why is that
because you're
important?
on my show,
Oh,
and I
okay.
ask the same question. So, if you don't want to do that, I'll just bid you a good night. I've already allowed you to be a little sassy, but that's okay. Trust me, I don't think you want to go the other way. So, let's just do this the reasonable way.
We could. We could.
Not really. I don't have to.
We could
I
though.
do. But no,
Yeah.
but see,
I
you're not. It's not that important. It's not that
like
important. It's not that important. See, what I want you to understand is so many young women, young black women like her, are so lost because they're so angry. That's why when she came on here with that big grin, I'm like, okay, here we go with another grown teenager. To where you can't even have a conversation with a 23-year-old woman. It's going to be some sort of bullshit. And they think that it'll make them look funny. So many women play too much. Let me tell you something. Whoever your name is, life ain't playing with none of y'all. You can think it's a game, but it ain't. It ain't a game by a long shot. It ain't a game by a long shot. But see, that's the thing. You got somebody who's that age, that young, that ignorant, who wants to come on and just, we can argue such and so. No, we can't. And the funny part is, only when life smacks some of these folks in the head with reality will they get it. You remember that from yesterday? I bet you need a man now. Oh, damn, you need a man, don't you? With that dog and that PhD got for it. See, you can talk, you can act as silly as you want to, but life ain't playing with none of y'all. $6 gas ain't a joke. None of this stuff is a joke. But I want you to understand I want you guys to understand that that was a fear response. If she was right thinking, she could have come on and said, like the first young lady, I made bad decisions, whatever. And that's how we had a respectful conversation. But what that really was is false bravado. I'm scared. I don't know how to have a relationship. I don't know how to interact with a man. I don't even understand the value of a marriage. I don't understand. I was not taught the value of a man beyond sex, the ability to make a baby, and for him to do shit for me. And it terrifies me, scares me, confuses me that I am walking around in this world as a 23-year-old female, not understanding the birds and the bees and the ABCs of the basic foundations of life. See, so many of our young women have too much ego to where they cannot humble themselves to even get information from someone who's trying to. Because y'all know, as soon as she came in there, how old are you? You know what I normally would have done, but I'm like, no, let me go ahead and see how it works. Let me give her a little bit of grace, a little bit of mercy. And what was she going to do? She was going to go until she tried to get me to act out of character, because that's all she knows how to deal with. That's that dysfunctional mind. All you know how to deal with is chaos. And what I want you to understand is women like her will create it if it's not even there. Matter of fact, they will not rest in peace. If you've ever dealt with a woman who was not comfortable in peace, they keep poking at you, then all of a sudden you blow up. What's wrong with you? Gentlemen, sell out. Shout out to all my sellouts. Black men, sell out. Sell out. Become a sellout. Carlton is our mascot. Sell out to femininity.
This woman joins Kevin Samuels' show full of sass and attitude. She clearly thought she was going to control the conversation, but Kevin remained calm at first, giving her a chance to speak. Instead of taking that chance seriously, she turned it into a performance, throwing shade and acting superior. That's when Kevin decided enough was enough. He gave her a reality check she didn't see coming. He explained that her attitude is exactly why she's struggling in the dating world. Men, especially high-value men, don't want to deal with drama or combativeness. They want peace, respect, and cooperation. Kevin didn't yell. He stayed composed and let the facts speak for themselves. He called out her behavior and showed her that being loud and sassy might work online, but it won't get her the kind of man she claims to want. In the end, she got a lesson, not just in relationships, but in humility. Kevin made it clear, if you come on his platform trying to perform, you'll leave with more than just views. You'll leave with the truth.